Well, what I tell our guys is that I say, guys, we are we're non-Power 5, but where we can help ourselves when we do play these Power 5 teams, how well we go play, and especially how we go play and you'll beat them. So right now you got Wisconsin, you got Georgia Tech, you got BYU, you got 3 this year, and so we're going to have to go out and play well, because I think that more than anything, everybody knows that people judge you by your level of competition, and so once you get through those 3 Power 5s and then you get into your conference, I think it's really critical. You play well there, and then you get into your conference, you really have to play well.
When you were coaching at Louisville and then coaching over at Texas and now at South Florida, what can you say you've kind of seen from the experience you've had with these last few schools in and outside of the quote-unquote Power 5?
Well, I always look at it like this. I think that there's probably, there's some really good teams, but then you have a level, like some teams that are Power 5 teams are only Power 5 teams because they're in the conference, and we can go beat those teams. And I tell those guys all the time, when we get a team that I think that they may be a Power 5, but they are of equal ability as we are, I expect us to go beat them. And even you think about when we were in Louisville, when we got that change and we went from the Big East to the ACC, we were kind of battling what we're battling right now. We was trying to say, hey, listen, we got to get in there, and then we end up playing well, and then all of a sudden, boom, we get into it. Because when we went and played Florida in the Sugar Bowl, we didn't get into the ACC until that spring.
To look at the overall mission for you for South Florida, for the time that you've been there, I know in the spring teleconference there's representation from your staff that was on there that spoke very highly of you when I asked them a question about kind of your vision. Just what you can say about maybe critiquing yourself and what your vision, what your mission statement has been, why these guys believe in you.
Well, more than anything is that we're at a place where we can build it, and I told our coaches, we just got to recruit well, but we're in a city where you can recruit, and you're in a state where you can recruit. So let's make sure we recruit the right players where we can build this program. Because I said I want to build this program where we have a chance to go compete week in and week out with anyone, and we can get that done. But it's all about us recruiting. But also, it's about you getting the right players into the program and the whole staff. But it's got to be a vision where everybody believes that. It can't be one where you got half in and half out. Everybody's got to believe in it, and you got to have a vision of where you want to take it. Because I told them, I said, guys, right now, it's all about us getting facilities. I said, right now, guys, we don't have anything, and we're winning. What's going to happen when we do get something? Then we have a chance to really move it and take it to where we need to.
Do you feel that's coming along, facilities and whatnot? Do you feel that there's maybe a commitment coming with that?
Well, I think it does, because I think with Michael Kelly, the commitment's there, and so everybody sees it, because you got to talk about it, and so the more I talk about it, then the more they start realizing how important it is.
What made you want to go to South Florida? Just what was it about the school itself, and just maybe what you saw there, the potential?
Well, it was a potential because, I can remember when that program first started with Jim Levitt and how he built it. And then you look at behind Jim came Skip and then with Willie. But I always felt like there's good enough players there, and it's all about just building, but having some stability and being consistent with it. And I think that we can get that done if we, but I said, as a coaching staff, the players got to believe in us, and they got to believe that where we can take them there. And if they believe that we can take them there, then they'll get it done. And that's what we're doing right now. And you get a guy like Blake to transfer there. You get studs there from Notre Dame to come there. You can start getting KJ Sells from North Carolina. You start getting guys to come there, and then once the players who are there see those players coming there, then they start saying, oh, you know what, we can be good.
To see kind of this conference moving forward, I mean, coaches and players don't really have a lot of say in it, but with UConn leaving, just what you could say about any relationship you might have with Randy Edsall, or maybe your thoughts?
Well, I tell you what, me and Randy go back to the Big East days, and we've developed a relationship over the years, and you hate to see any team lead the conference, but, you know, he's done an outstanding job there, and I know this, you know, whatever happens, wherever they decide to go, he'll still work and could keep that program and let it become a contender.
We talk about having potentially 11 and then working toward a waiver for a football championship game to continue. Where do you stand on it as a coach? Where there, you know, would you like to see balance at 12, keep the divisions? How do you look at it?
Well, I look at it like this. We play everybody on our side anyway, and then we cross over. So you won't lose that because you still, even though it's only 11 teams, you're still going to play the crossover. And even if it's we're playing Central Florida every year, it doesn't bother me. Now we got to get us another team. But I just think that even with the 11 teams, you can still be successful and get done what you need to get done.